So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the leaked team of the group stage and what it's going to do to the market. So just before the video does start, a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch for the cheapest trading guides out there for just £4, €4, all free with Amazon Prime. You'll receive daily trading and investing guides covering PlayStation, Xbox and PC with an array of methods covering all budgets. And I've been trading for over 10 years, making over 100 million in multiple different FIFAs, and now for the last 4 years I've made 10 million coins in just the first month. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the leaked team of the group stage alongside the Champions League heroes, which we should be getting this Friday. We're going to be talking about the market implications, we're going to be talking about investments, and we're going to be talking about, is the market going to go and crash or is it going to go and rise through the promo? So Team of the Group Stage is coming this Friday, and it's not much of a surprise. Team of the Group Stage normally always comes on the last or the second to last game of the group stages with the Champions League. Now, one thing that isn't leaked yet, but I'd be very surprised, is if we don't get Champions League heroes this Friday as well. Now, the reasoning for that is because EA said that we'd get the free player a minimum of 2 weeks before it comes out as a promo. Well, this Monday was 2 weeks, which means obviously this Friday means it's longer than 2 weeks. And obviously, Champions League heroes does make sense to come alongside Team of the Group Stage. So I would expect to see Team of the Group Stage and Champions League heroes coming this Friday, despite the Champions League heroes so far not being leaked. So the interesting thing is, last year we didn't actually get a Team of the Group Stage. This is probably because the Group Stage games were maybe played a little bit earlier because of the World Cup or so on. But yeah, EA actually neglected this promo. But we did get this promo 2 years ago, and as a result, I did a little bit of research. So this is the Team of the Group Stage we got 2 years ago. Yeah, it's obviously not a bad team. In regards to what it did to the market, if I'm not wrong, the Christensen dropped a few of the Premier League centre-backs. And I don't remember too much more other than that. What I can tell you though is 3 years ago, Team of the Group Stage were actually really easy to pack, and they were so easy to pack that they dropped quite a lot of the previous special cards. So for example, if we go load up Bruno Fernandes, it seems to get Team of the Group Stages like there's no tomorrow. He went and got himself a 90 rated Team of the Group Stage card right here. Well, he previously to that had 2 inform cards, but the Team of the Group Stage card came out on the 4th of December, and it got down to 800k. But if we go look at the price of the second inform one, before the Team of the Group Stage came out, it was 627k. The Team of the Group Stage came out and it was, generally only 150k more than that card. And as a result, this card proceeded to drop 100k because of how common Team of the Group Stages are to pack. I believe this is because I guess these guys' pack weights is lower or higher, whatever it has to be, than the informs, and as a result they're easier to pack. So one thing I would be aware of, now this didn't actually happen last year because I did a little bit of research on this Cancelo and some other cards, but 3 years ago, if you basically had previous promo cards or players who were getting Team of the Group Stages, they did drop due to how easy Team of the Group Stages were to pack in comparison to other promos. On top of that, during December, the market does normally just drop and drop and drop. That's because of anticipation around Team of the Year, and the caliber of promos is normally lifted. On top of that, because we do think that we are going to be getting ourselves the Champions League heroes, that's yet another promo team to go and drop cards. Anyone who has either been leaked to go and get themselves Team of the Group Stage card or is highly likely, and again, the way you can see who's highly likely is looking at the goal and assist contribution. One thing I personally like to do for this is load up BBC Sport. So BBC Sport basically has all the information compiled really easily. So I can see right here that Alvaro Morata is the top goal scorer in the Champions League. I can see Haaland's up there, I can see Højlund's up there, I can see Gabriel Jesus is up there. And likewise, if I want to go assist, I can see Saka's up there, and so on. And one thing I will say is EA do not hold back on releasing a Team of the Group Stage card for players that have road to the knockout stages. For example, here's Marquinhos getting a card, but he also only got a Team of the Group Stage card. So even though players like Saka are the top assists and they've got a road to the knockout stage card, do not think that makes them exempt from being in the promo. And again, if there is a big enough difference between the Team of the Group Stage and the road to the knockout stage, even if that road to knockout stage is, what's it called? Higher rating, if there's a big enough difference, it'll become so bad value for money that it can drop the road to the knockout stage card. So I would play it safe, and once again, even sell old promo cards, including road to knockout stages, if someone is leaked to get a Team of the Group Stage. Just if you're unaware of the cards that are leaked already, we've got ourselves a Bellingham, we've got ourselves a Griezmann, we've got ourselves a Hakimi, we've got an SBC or Objective, Luis Alberto, we've got a Musiala, we've got an Mbappe, and I believe that is all she wrote at the moment. But again, if you want to gamble on who also may get it, I would recommend looking at the top assists and the top goals over on something like BBC Sport. And in regards to buying these cards for them to go out of packs, that trend's been rubbish. The trend of buying gold cards out of packs, even if they're SBC fodder or weakeningly demanded, has just been absolutely abysmal this year. So sadly there really isn't much to do in terms of buying these gold cards to anticipate them rising in the hype of them going out of packs. And sadly we can also anticipate this Luis Alberto not being very demanded whatsoever, so I wouldn't recommend buying cards such as Pedro or what's he called? Felipe Anderson, just because I think the likelihood of this card being demanded is very unlikely unless they give him the Harry Maguire of upgrades and make the card insane from a bit of a plebby card. So just whilst we're on the topic of team of the group stage heroes, here's the ones obviously we got last year with the World Cup. They came as early as the 11th of November, so generally a whole month earlier than we had this year. So it did go and drop all the heroes apart from Alawari, which was kind of weird. So we can see that they came out here and they all kind of dropped to the Tuesday. The reason for this is because the World Cup heroes were actually easier to pack than expected, and as a result, we dropped the old ones. A trend I do remember happening with the World Cup heroes is these cards absolutely crashed for about an hour or two, and then the rebounds were insane. Like generally across the board on the World Cup heroes, the money on these was insane because again, these guys, the rebounds was insane because they had such a high initial crash, and we kind of thought when they were released that, oh damn, these guys, the pack weight is so low, they're going to kill the market, and then they all eventually rebounded really nicely. So if we see the same sort of thing with the Champions League heroes where we think they get very low, especially in comparison to what the base heroes are, then it could be a really good investment because that trend was insane last year. So I would have Team of the Group Stage being as a 1 week promo as well, just because it's normally always a 1 week promo. I mean, this team was a 1 week promo. There's also some really interesting correlation, and that is if we go and look at the Champions League team. This is the team that, again, we know we're going to get. This is the World Cup one. We can see there was significantly more players in the World Cup hero team, and as a result, this was a 2 week promo. Whereas in the Champions League, there's, again, significantly less players, and as a result, it's a lot more likely to come with the Team of the Group Stage because both promos are probably only likely to be a 1 week promo. And what does a 1 week promo mean? That means that the market should only probably rise from about Sunday to Tuesday, whereas when something's a 2 week promo, the market can rise from Sunday to Friday. So that's basically this up and coming Sunday. I'd only anticipate the market rising till the Tuesday because when there's a new promo coming out, the market rises for less time because there's more panic selling about the new promo. Whereas if it's a 2 week promo, normally there's a market rising going into the second week of a promo because there's no concept for people to panic sell about. So if you do want to go and buy your teams, you do want to be buying it on the Sunday and then ideally selling on the Tuesday along with loads of different investments such as Team of the Group Stages. You could probably go and buy your Champions League heroes on the Tuesday. Now on top of that, if it is going to be the Champions League heroes, what's quite nice is we could go and get ourselves a Champions League hero SBC. Now obviously the hero and the icon SBCs are sometimes more demanded than just normal promo SBCs. So fodder, well, picking up your fodder on the Saturday evening / Sunday morning could be a better play than a normal week just because again, hero and icon player SBCs are normally more demanded than basic promo player SBCs. So yeah, again, that is increasing the incentive to go and pick up your fodder on the Saturday evening. So that is going to go and wrap up this video. Hopefully it's helped you guys, giving you an insight what could happen to the market, where there could be a few investments, and so on. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.